Good afternoon and welcome once again to the 2023 IHF Beach Handball Education Week, where leading experts from the world of beach handball will share their knowledge and experience throughout these days. This week, we are in the fifth day. This is the fifth webinar, and in the past days, we had some very interesting lectures from some leading coaches around the world of beach handball. My name is Adrian Costello. I'm a member of the IHF media team, and I will be your host throughout the this week in this trip around the world of beach handball. Together with our experts, we touched already special lectures in defense, attack, and in preparing the teams, but now we are going to hear some more from the referees and delegates' perspectives. To begin with, we would like to let you know that these sessions will be also translated. They will be in English, but the translations are available are in French, Spanish, and Arabic. It's very simple to switch to these translations. They are at one click away. In this Zoom, you have the globe button, the interpretation button, and then you will choose the selected language, the preferred language you have. The sessions fall under the umbrella of the IHF Education Center, available at ihfeducation.ihf.info. All these sessions are being recorded and will be available on demand on this website. So go to ihfeducation.ihf.info if you want to see them again. This is the fifth presentation in the 2023 Beach Handball Education Week. And we have 6 guests now, 4 IHF referees and 2 IHF delegates that will present situations from the referees and delegates' points of view. The first presentation will be the goalkeeper behavior inside and outside the area, which will be explained by referees Mathieu, Fanack, and Cédric Daré, and delegate Jérôme Rolland, while Johan Gomér and Martin Gomér and delegate John Meimaridis will present special situations in beach handball. So the floor is yours, Cédric, to present. Mathieu and Jérôme also will take on this presentation. Gentlemen, please.
Okay, thank you, Adrian.
Thank you, Adrian.
First, hello, everybody. It's a big pleasure for us to present this topic about the goal area situations. My name is Cédric Daré. I'm a IHF Beach Handball referee.
Mathieu Fanack. I will also be here and glad to present you this topic with Cédric and Jérôme.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jérôme Rolland from France, also IHF Beach Handball delegate, and happy to present this webinar with you.
Okay, let's start, Mathieu. Yes, some words about the contents of this presentation. We will have 5 parts, and the first one is related on what do the rules say. We will go into the rule book to see some important information about the goalkeeper behavior inside and outside the goal area. Right after that, we selected some video clips for you, and we will have 4 topics. One related and inside the goal area situation, another one related to outside the goal area situations, shootout situations, and we will finish with some special situations related to the goalkeeper behavior. What do the rules say? We decided to pick up some sentences from the rules book and selected the most important one related to our topic for today, goalkeeper behavior. First of all, we'll have a look at the rule number 5, which describes what is allowed and what is not allowed. So, what is allowed? It's allowed for the goalkeeper to touch the ball with any part of the body and move freely with the ball inside the goal area. And it's also allowed to leave the goal area and participate in the game. As you may know, teams are very often using substitution between defending and attacking goalkeeper. In any case, when goalkeeper leaves own goal area is considered as a player. We also use the term of specialist to define an attacking goalkeeper. What is not allowed? A very important point that we have to take into consideration, as written in the rule book, goalkeeper is not allowed to endanger the opponent. If we continue in the rules book and go to the punishment section, the rule 16, we can also pick up some important points related to goalkeeper behavior. The first one is related to substitution. As I just previously said, goalkeepers are making a lot of substitution, and that's why we remind you that they are very concerned by this first statement. A suspension must be given for faulty substitution or illegal entering on the court. Another point from this rule 16 is related to disqualification case for goalkeeper in shootout situations. A disqualification must be given for fouls of goalkeeper leaving his goal area during a shootout and endangering the health of the opponent. Again, here we can see that we have a clear mention about endangering the health of the opponent. This notion is very important, and we will have the opportunity to see with some examples. Last points we pick from the rules book are the Appendix 9 that cover shootouts and fast break situations. Let me read it. If during a shootout or fast break, the defending goalkeeper or player obstructs the running path of the attacking player, causing a physical contact, both a 6-meter throw and a suspension or a disqualification shall be awarded. The defending goalkeeper or player always bears the responsibility of this kind of action. What to remind? In case of a physical contact caused by the goalkeeper, both a 6-meter throw and a suspension or disqualification shall be awarded. We also want to underline the fact that the defending goalkeeper always bears the responsibility of this kind of action. That's all for the rulebook, and I let the floor to Cédric for some video clips.
Okay, thank you, Mathieu. Now, to understand these rules, we will start some video clips with situations inside the goal area. So for each video clip, we will let you the time to watch the video clip once, and after we will give you some comments. So in this video, we can see that the yellow attacking players take a single shot against the goalkeeper at the 6-meter line. Once he has made his spin shot, you will see it again. There is a contact between the goalkeeper and the player. Look closely. The goalkeeper jumps vertically, not clearly going into the direction of the attacking player, so he cannot avoid the contact with the attacking player. So correct decision is goal and no punishment, because the goalkeeper jumps vertically, not clearly going into the direction of the attacking player. One more time. Okay. So in this second situation, we can see contact between the attacking player and the goalkeeper during an in-flight shot. You will see it again. You will see the goalkeeper jumps clearly into the direction of the attacking player, causing a contact between his leg and the face of the attacking player. By this action, he is endangering the attacking player. The correct decision, goal, and disqualification for the goalkeeper. Because the goalkeeper jumps in the direction of the attacking player, hitting him in the face with his leg. Here we have another contact situation between the goalkeeper and the attacking player during an in-flight shot. The goalkeeper is defending towards the attacking player, hitting him in the neck during his defending action. So you see the contact in the neck. So correct decision is goal and direct disqualification for the goalkeeper, because the goalkeeper jumps in the direction of the attacking player, hitting him in the neck with his knees. This is dangerous. Next one. So now we can see a big contact. And in this another video, if you look closely, you find the same two teams as the previous video. If the disqualification is given on the previous action, this situation does not occur because it's the same goalkeeper who is involved in this contact. As he was not punished, he reproduced the same type of very dangerous contact. Here, the goalkeeper jumps clearly into the direction of the attacking player during his spin shot, hitting him twice in the back. This action is endangering the opponent's health, to consider as a serious and sportsmanlike conduct. Correct decision is goal and, of course, direct disqualification for the goalkeeper, because the goalkeeper clearly jumps in the direction of the attacking player, hitting him in the back with his knees twice. So this is clearly forbidden in beach handball. So that was the last video clips for inside the goal area. And now I leave the floor to Mathieu for outside the goal area. Thank you.
Thank you, Cédric. So let's go on some situations related to goalkeeper behavior outside the goal area. Here we have our specialist in red. He loses the ball, and there is a contact here. So in this situation, the specialists, we will see it again, lose the ball in his action of defense, try to prevent here the attacking player who had intercepted the ball to score in the empty goal from behind. By doing this, he hits the arm from behind. So in this action, the correct decision should be a 6-meter throw plus a disqualification for the defending specialist. Here, the defending specialist hits attacking player's arm from behind to prevent him from shooting at the empty goal. Another situation, let's see it. There is a save from the goalkeeper, and defending team in red get the ball. And we have our defending specialist in green. Let's see it again from another angle. Here is a save. defending team get the ball, and there is an action of defense from the green player. The attacking team lose the ball, and the defending specialist, in an attempt to catch the ball, pull down the counter-attacking player. In this action, the correct decision is 6-meter throw, because at the moment of the defense, the goal is empty, and a progressive punishment, a suspension for the defending goalkeeper. The defending specialist pulls down attacking player who is trying to catch the ball, preventing him from shooting at the empty goal. That's why we should allow a 6-meter throw. Let's go to see some shootout situations. And for the first one, we have the pass from the attacking goalkeeper to the player. And here a save from the defending goalkeeper. Let's see it again. Here we can see that the defending goalkeeper decides to go outside of her goal area, leaving enough space to avoid contact with the attacking player. The correct decision for this action is play on, no goal. The defending goalkeeper leaves her goal area and avoids clearly the contact with the attacking player. Nothing irregular. Next situation. The pass, the goalkeeper is outside and there is a contact. We will see it again with a slow motion. Here we can see that the defending goalkeeper outside his goal area and clearly stand beyond the goal area line. The attacking player have enough time to catch the ball, turn in front of the goal, and clearly run into the defending goalkeeper standing. So the correct decision is offensive foul. The defending goalkeeper leaves his goal area and stands without moving in front of the attacking player. Next situation. We have the pass here and a huge contact between the defending goalkeeper and the attacking player. We will see it again. Here in this action, the defending goalkeeper goes outside of his goal area and tries to intercept the pass of the attacking goalkeeper to the player. In this action, and with full strength, he hits the attacking player. Even if the defending goalkeeper touches the ball, this action clearly endangers the attacking player. The correct decision is 6-meter throw and disqualification. Defending goalkeeper leaves his goal area and tries to intercept the ball. In this situation, the defending goalkeeper hits the attacking player. Another situation. Here the pass and the goal. We see it again with another angle. Here it's quite clear. Defending goalkeeper goes outside her goal area. and she left sufficient space and clearly avoid contact with the attacking player in her action of defense. So the correct decision is play on, no goal, defending goalkeeper leaves her goal area and avoids contact with the attacking player. Next situation. Here is a pass. The contact between the two players and with the goalkeeper outside. Here, the defending goalkeeper goes outside her goal area and clearly stands just in front of the goal area line. The attacking player catches the ball at enough time and clearly run into the defending goalkeeper. So the correct decision is offensive foul. The defending goalkeeper leaves her goal area and stands without moving in front of the attacking player. Last shootout situation. The pass. Here the contact. You will have the opportunity to see it again. From another angle. Okay. In this action, the defending goalkeeper, you will see it, clearly runs in direction of the attacking player. And after the attacking player catches the ball, the defending goalkeeper continues to run in direction of the attacking player, causing a collision and hitting her from behind without playing the ball. In this action, the correct decision should be a 6-meter throw and a disqualification. The defending goalkeeper leaves her goal area and clearly runs into the attacking player, causing a physical contact. Thank you, Cédric. That's all for the shootout situations. Let's go to see some special situations and before ending this presentation.
Thank you, Mathieu. For the first special situation, we have a blue team in attack. And we have a goal. So on this first video, we have a golden goal situation in the second period. Blue team has the possession of the ball, even if the attacking player, specialist, enter in the game area from the correct position. He was not wearing correctly his red goalkeeper shirt. This situation has to be punished as a wrong substitution for the attacking goalkeeper and should lead to a free throw for the defending team and also suspension. This action has to be covered in close cooperation between delegate and referees. We have 4 blue players on the court. Correct decision, free throw for the defending player and suspension because attacking specialist enters the court without wearing his goalkeeper shirt properly, causing a wrong substitution.
Another special situation here. We are at the end of a team timeout, ready to begin. Referee whistled, and that's important. And here we have our situation. In this situation, the goalkeeper throw has to be taken to restart the game after a team timeout. We can see that the goalkeeper is in her goal area, ready to take the throw just behind the line. But in her action, she crossed the line before taking the throw. You see here. Here we can see that there is one step inside, one step outside. Because the referees had whistled to restart the game, the attacking team must lose the ball and a free throw must be awarded to the other team. Leaving the goal area with the ball under control should lead to a free throw if the referees have whistled for the execution of the goalkeeper throw. Otherwise, the goalkeeper throw is simply repeated. So the correct decision, because of the wrong execution of goalkeeper throw after referee whistle, is free throw for the other team. The goalkeeper is not allowed to leave the goal area with the ball under control. And last situation.
Donc last situation, we have a shutout, special situation. Okay, donc the goalkeeper moves freely in his goal area after receiving the pass from his teammate, but hesitates to throw the ball. He has 3 seconds to either take a shot at the opposing goal or pass the ball to his teammate, who is running towards the opponent's goal. The throw is over. Goalkeeper took more than 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Correct decision. Wrong execution of goalkeeper pass during shootout. The goalkeeper took more than 3 seconds to throw the ball.
So before ending this first topic and let the floor to our colleagues for the next parts, we selected some main points to remind. Goalkeepers must not endanger their opponents. They also are fully responsible for any contact with an opponent outside their goal area. A goalkeeper who jumps against an opponent, not vertically, who is trying to score, even for scaring the opponent, must be punished with both a 6-meter throw and a suspension. And to finish, goalkeepers causing a physical contact with the opponent must be punished with both a 6-meter throw and a disqualification. That's all for us. Thank you all, and we let the floor to our colleagues for the next part.
Mathieu, Cédric, Jérôme, thank you very much. Now it's the second part of this webinar. Johan, Martin, and Johannes, please, you have the floor.
Thank you very much. Good morning or good afternoon to all our beach handball friends. My name is John Meimaridis, and I am an international beach handball lecturer and also delegate. Today in our presentation, we are going to talk about special situations that can occur in beach handball. I would like to introduce you our two top beach handball referees from Sweden, Mr. Johan and Martin Gomér, who as lecturers will analyze and explain all the various situations that could happen in the game, during the game. They will present you a lot of video clips that I want to mention, that I want to underline, is that all the video clips are for educational purpose only. So it doesn't matter who are the teams, who are the players, and who are the referees. The only thing that matters is the education aim of the clips. Okay? Okay, dear colleagues, I give you the floor to start the presentation. Johan and Martin.
Yes, thank you very much. And I think we are going to walk you through the agenda for this presentation. We have, like Yanis told you guys already, we have quite a lot of video clips that we will walk you through and comment, and we will keep us to these different sections. We will talk about offensive foul, shootout, referee throw, provocation, and punishments. So without further ado, let's get to the video clips. Yeah, starting off with the offensive foul. And from a referee perspective, it's very important to recognize these situations quickly and being decisive. As an offensive foul decision directly leads to an immediate turnover of the ball and a role change between the attackers and the defenders. And now we will see some clips that show different perspectives of the offensive fouls. In this situation, we have a change of ball possession, a quick counter attack, and everyone is changing their position. You will see the attacker and the defender going to the substitution areas. And in this situation, we always, almost always have some kind of dynamic action going on. And keep also in mind that this also applies for the referee. The goal referee becomes field referee and vice versa. It is a quite common situation, but it's not easy to handle for the referees. So we can roll the clip. You can see the change of position. And if you see it once again in the replay, we can tell that, okay, the defender is inside the goal area. So the correct decision here is a 6-meter throw. But the key thing here, and for the referee to gain the best possible conditions for making the correct decision, is the communication between the referees during this change or a counter attack, and to find their new positions as fast as possible so they can be in the right position to make the correct call. So correct decision here is 6-meter throw. For this next video, we will see another offensive foul situation. We will see the white number 10 going for a goal and the blue defender trying to close the gap. Look especially for who is first in the space and in what way the body contacts take place. In this situation, we see the defender running into the situation and making contact to the side of the attacker. The defender is neither first in place or owning the space. Therefore, this situation is not an offensive foul. The defender is also responsible for the collision that causes the loss of body control within the attacker. It's almost like a tackle. A correct decision in this situation should be a 6-meter throw for the white team and also a suspension for the blue player in the situation. We're moving to this next special situation. It's in the beginning, it's not that very special. It's a quite ordinary situation. The attacker initiates a spin shot, and what makes the situation special is that he quite forcefully pushes the defender away during while performing the spin shot. And let's roll the clip. From our point of view, the attacker commits an offensive foul. And in this case, we also want to see a suspension for the attacker. This is not a normal action during a spin shot. So correct decision, free throw, offensive foul, and suspension. And you can see here on the replay, the slow motion right there, you can see how he forcefully pushes the defender away to gain a clear shot on goal. That's not allowed. Okay, so free throw for the defending team and suspension for the attacker. Yes, in this next situation, we will see the red team attack, of course, as you see, and watch closely at the center player, the red number 2, what he does when he loses the ball and makes contact with the defender. There he gets the ball. When the red number 2 attacks, he loses the ball, and after losing the ball, he immediately locks the defender's arm and drag him down in the sand. In this way, he's preventing the defender from continuing his work, and this is of course not allowed and needs to be addressed by the referees. Okay, losing the ball right there, that's okay so far, and then locking the defender's arm. A correct decision in this situation is of course an attacker foul because of the holding and locking or grabbing or whatever you should call it, and if possible a verbal warning to the red player just to show that this is kind of more than a normal attacker foul, and if you have a chance as a referee to give the player a verbal warning, it's perfect to let him know that this is not something we will overlook. And here we go with this. You will see the defender, the white players who are doing for us a clear, let's call it a Hollywood action. The defenders are clearly reinforced the contact to mislead the referees for a offensive foul. And this is for the referees, just to let you know, this is a much more difficult situation to perceive than it appears when you have a first look at it. So let's roll the clip. So here we have the Hollywood action, and of course the correct decision is here to give the advantage of the attacking team and follow up with a verbal warning. And if this behavior continues, there should be a suspension if they do this a second time. But the most important thing here is that you have the field referee and you have the goal referee, and at some point you have to switch the areas of the responsibilities, and this is quite precise where that line goes. So this needs this kind of situation needs a quite good communication and collaboration between the referees to solve in the correct way. It's more difficult than it seems in the video from my point of view, at least. Yeah, in this next clip, we will see 2 different types of contacts in the same situation, which according to the rule book should lead to completely different decisions from the referees. The question is which type of contact or situation comes first. The action will take place in the upper part of the screen when the white players attack. Let's have a look at it. We see the contact, first and second contact. And in the first contact, the defender uses his leg or knee trying to stop the attacker. And in the second contact, the other defender uses his body to stop the attacker. The correct decision in this situation is a free throw for the white team, the attacking team, and a suspension to the defender who uses his leg or knee in this situation, because this is the first contact that happens first. But if the first contact doesn't take place, only the second one, it's a proper offensive foul. And in that case, a free throw should be awarded to the blue team, the defending team. So this clip shows how important it is for the referees to recognize the first contact quickly, and usually that's a responsibility of the court referee, and the second contact is often a responsibility of the goal referee. So it's important to have the collaboration between the referees in place, and that you have discussed this type of situation and dividing the responsibility between the referees before the games, and of course to be focused and recognize this situation as soon as they appear. Now it's time for some special situations that can occur during a shootout. And shootout is a part of the sport that many have come to appreciate, and a lot of matches go to shootout. And for the referee's sake, it's the basis for the referee changed quite radically when we go from the playing regular play to the shootout. And there are a few. Of course, there are fewer things to consider during a shootout, but the complexity and the requirement for making the exactly correct decision increases. And every intervention from the referee during the shootout can become crucial for the outcome of the match. So it's important to make the right decision here. Yeah, in the following clip, we will see a shootout situation, of course. And in this situation, there are a contact between the attacker and the goalkeeper. And try to see who is causing the contact. Let's have a look. We can see that the goalkeeper moves into the attacker's line of motion, moving into it, while the attacker maintains a normal movement, both concerning his line of motion and his movement for the actual spin shot. The clip also shows that the goalkeeper has the opportunity to overview and control the situations, while the attacker actually is looking backwards against his own goalkeeper. And as a referee, it's important to assess who has the ability to parry in this type of situation and who is interfering with who. So a correct decision concerning to the rule book. The rule book states that if during a shootout, the defending goalkeeper obstructs the running path of the attacking player, causing a physical contact, a 6-meter throw shall be awarded in this situation. The defending goalkeeper bears the responsibility for this kind of action. And for those who now are wondering why we don't whistle a score or a 2-point goal in this situation, the attacking player has landed before the ball left his hand in this case. So a correct decision is a 6-meter throw. And in this next clip, as we saw from the previous presentation, pretty much the same, but just to underline that the goalkeeper is normally not covered by the 3-second rules unless there's a signal from the referee. So we can roll the clip here. And in case they do, in this case, it's during a shootout, and the goalkeeper is taking approximately 4 seconds here to throw the ball. So correct decision from the referee this time, and the throw is over. So take that with you, guys. The 3-second rules applies during the shootout when the goalkeeper holds the ball. Yeah, and in this clip, we're about to see the defending goalkeeper is outside the goal area, saving a shot with his arm, but pay attention to where the ball goes when it have hit the goalkeeper's arm. It could be quite hard to see, but the video will go over in slow motion after the first round, and for the sake of clarity, we'll explain, of course, what's happening. But let's have a look. The attacker shots and the goalkeeper save with his arms. After the ball have touched the arm of the goalkeeper, it touches the lower leg of the goalkeeper before the ball finally lands in the sand. And this is, of course, a situation that happens very quick, but as a referee, you need to have a very sharp mind and focus in this particular situation. And just to note that the throw is not over when the goalkeeper saves with his arms, and when the ball hits his low leg, it's where the foul is committed. So concerning this situation, the rulebook describes if the defending goalkeeper saves a goal in the shootout by violating a rule, a 6-meter throw should be awarded or given by the referees in this case. But the hard part in this is to recognize the situation and get a grab of the ball touching the lower leg of the goalkeeper when he is outside the goal area. Another situation, we can roll the clip. When is the shootout attempt over? Basically, you have one chance to score during the attempt. A rebound, neither from the goal frame nor from the goalkeeper, is playable one more time. So the throw is over. Of course, if the shot hits the crossbar and goes inside the goal, or hit the goalkeeper and inside the goal, it's a score, and you have 1 or 2 points depending on the execution of the throw, if it's a special or not so. So one chance to score. Yeah. Another shootout situation, but in this one we will look at the steps, and in this upcoming clip we are going to walk you through how steps are counted in this situation. And when we roll this clip, look especially how the player lands, because this is the very start of the counting for the steps. So have a look. What we are seeing now is the player catches the ball in the air and lands first with one foot and then with the other. So far he has taken 2 steps, one when he lands and one when he puts the other foot down. Then he jumps and spins. Now he has taken 1 more step. He then take 3 more steps with maybe 3 or 2. It doesn't really matter a bit, because it leads to too many steps anyway. But for this situation, the rulebook describes the following. 1 step is considered taken when a player, after a jump, touches the sand with both feet simultaneously, and then lifts 1 foot and puts it down again, or move 1 foot from one place to another. In this case, the player don't manage to land simultaneously with his feet, and then begins to travel, and we are having too many steps. So the right decision in this situation is, of course, steps, and the shootout is therefore over because of this violation of the rule. Okay, in opposite to the previous clip here, we will, in our opinion, see a correct 0 step, landing simultaneously with both feet. But there are also several things we are looking at in this video. But first, we're looking at the 0 step, and then we also have a level jump, or a kangaroo jump, if you prefer that term. And finally, there will be a contact between the attacker and the goalkeeper. So here are many things to look at during this clip. So we can see he makes the kangaroo. We think he catches the ball while he's in the air, and then he do kangaroo jumps, and then the goalkeeper ends up behind the attacker and causes the situation. In this situation, the attacker can't finish his attempt to score and misses to score, and therefore this should be decided as a 6-meter throw. Yes, the next topic is the referee throw, and just for the clarity, I think most of you watching this have seen a referee throw before, but this is to start each period and also the golden goal, if that's in the game, and every part of that begins with the referee throw. And some bullet points about the referee throw is the referee throw is taken in the center of the court, of course, and one of the referee throws the ball vertically, following by a whistle signal from the second referee. With the exception of 1 player of each team, all players must remain at least 3 meters away from the referee while the referee throw is taken, but they are allowed to positioning themselves anywhere else on the playing court. The ball must be played only after it has reached its highest point. And just to add, of course, this throw cannot lead to a goal without the ball have been played first by a player. So here we are at the referee throw. Several things can occur during a referee throw, but first we have some kind of distribution of tasks between the referees. For our part, it's always I who doing the referee throw, and always Johan who is placed at the table to overlook the referee throw. Because the referee who is executing the referee throw have a lot to do to doing the throw and also to getting away safely from the center of the field. So in this situation, we have we can roll the clip and we can see that the player in blue is pushing the player in black to win the referee throw. So correct decision, free throw for the team in black to start the game with the ball. And this is a quite common situation that the referees have to be aware of and focus on, so we can start the game, the right team can start the game with the ball. Yes, in the next one, we will see a referee throw, of course, and we want you to pay attention to what the blue player does with one of his arms when he tries to reach the ball. So pay attention to the blue player, what he does to the player in white. We can see that the blue player hits the opponent with his left forearm in the face. There you go. This type of action goes beyond the type of infraction which normally occurs in the struggle for the ball, of course, and a correct decision in this situation is a free throw for the white team and a suspension for the player in the blue team. And this is of course depending on the force or dynamics of the action. So let's say the dynamic or force is bigger, it even could be a red card or disqualification for this kind of actions. I think we have one more. Yes, another special situation that can occur during a referee throw is if you if you score in the referee throw. We can roll the clip and we will see that the player in white taps the ball to his teammate who scores in flight. And obviously this is a very attractive way of scoring and in flight as well. So 2 points awarded for this action. Yes, going to the next section that we named provocations, and in these clips we will see situations that pretty much don't belong in the sport and that the referees need to address it at an early stage when they appears. But let's jump into it. So if this is an important part of the referee's work or the referee's task is to prevent some of these situations. Otherwise, this kind of situations quite quickly can escalate to something worse. So for the referee, quickly act on the player who are, in this case, outwardly acting towards the opponent. This is not allowed, of course. And why we do this is, of course, we don't want this to escalate. We try to create a better harmony and reduce the conflict in the match. So let's have a look. You can see it's going for the spin shot, scores. And this kind of acceleration close to the goalkeeper, pointed towards the goalkeeper, we should address with a verbal warning at this time. So next time this occurs, because it's a shootout, it will be a disqualification. Yes, moving on. In this clip, keep an eye on two happenings. Look at the purple defender when the white substitute enters the court and when the white attacker leaving the court. So white attacker entering the court. There's some bumps. And exiting the court. There we go. When the white player enters the court, we see a battle starts immediately between the two players, and they are provoking each other, which ends with a tackle that has nothing to do with the game. In this situation, it's important as a referee to recognize what is happening early and stop it immediately. We would like to see a whistle signal from the referee and, of course, a clear body language showing that this is not accepted. This kind of action from the referees can prevent the situation from continuing and escalating. As a referee, you should see it as an opportunity to show what level is accepted and not which also will make it easier for the players to know what is expected. Okay, it's time for some special situations at the section punishment. In this video, you will see the situation from two angles. Note the defender moves his arms and hands. You can see the defender is being outplayed and try to save the situation by using his arm and hand, but instead he hits the attacker in the face. And this is a situation where it's of course a 6-meter throw because there's a clear chance of scoring. And then there are a red card disqualification for the hand in the face. And I will also like to add that this is also depending on the force of the infraction the defender does. Okay, we can roll the clip. Yes. This is a situation we unfortunately had to see at the Youth World Championship last year. The attacker dives correctly for the ball inside the goal area, but before you can see he puts his hand in the sand before he throws the ball. And the goalkeeper's action, the goalkeeper is in balance and able to control the situation. He jumps into the situation with his knees first. There is no intention from the goalkeeper to go for the ball. So this is a correct decision, free throw for the defending team because the player lands in the sand while he's holding the ball, and a disqualification for the defending goalkeeper. In this clip, you will see an in-flight attempt where the attacker puts the defender in danger. Look especially at the attacker's movement with his legs. And as you can see, the attacker hits the defender in the face with his foot. And on this method, the rule book is clear and says that a player who endangers the opponent's health when attacking him shall be disqualified. And this is also the correct decision for this type of situations. So it's very important for even for the attacking player to take care of their body, legs, and arms, of course. Yes, so quite few dangerous situations, and here we have another one, as we saw in the previous presentation. We can roll the clip. The goalkeeper is not allowed to jump against the attacking player, and in this case, there is a collision as well. So 2 points for the in-flight and a disqualification for the goalkeeper in this case. And here we will see a situation with very high dynamic. So have a look how the defender meets the attacking player. And the attacking player in this case will be the specialist of the white team wearing a black jersey. Let's have a look. Here he comes, and the defender. And we have quite a big hit in this situation, and the dynamic is very high, and the result is also having a big effect on the attacking player, of course. The attacker managed to score, so therefore it's a goal, but it's also a red card for the defending player for this kind of actions. So to summarize this situation, goal and a red card. Okay, and that's all for us, guys. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, all of you. As time has basically ran, we're gonna go straight into the Q&A section, and we have some questions regarding the rules and some decisions. The first one, because I'm doing them chronologically, the first one is about goalkeepers. Which rule is protecting the goalkeeper if an attacking player jumps into him during the game? So we saw the other side of the medal. Now, if there can be an attacking foul on the goalkeeper.
I could take this one. In my opinion, it's rule number 8. It's clearly written in the rule book that it's not permitted to interfere, impede, or endanger an opponent with or without the ball. So I think that kind of action can be covered by this rule.
Perfect.
Even
Thank
if
you.
an occasion of attacking player toward the defending goalkeeper.
Thank you very much. Another question is in regards with the substitutions. How do the referees pay attention, or how much attention do they pay to the substitutions? Because there is a very fluid game in beach handball, right?
That's right. It's, in my opinion, everything is dealt by the referees and by their position on the court. When we have this kind of substitution, it's very important to have the widest angle of view from the referee's point of view to have a look. And it's also very important to have a close cooperation with the delegates here for covering this kind of substitution.
I think this one is for Johan and Martin, because they talked about the positioning of the referees. How quickly do you change, or how long does it take for you to change positions? And what are the main lanes of movement for a referee to avoid the disruption of the game?
This is it's not like a sharp line when you leave the responsibilities to each other, but it's as we said, it's like a gray area when you're changing from goal area referee to field referee, and you need to have the communication between each other. Where is the ball? Who have the best view of the situation? And you also have to consider who is the best referee to make the call, even if the referee isn't totally in control of the situations. We have good help in our headsets, so we can talk to each other. So a lot of communication is the key for me. And I think also it's important for us as a referee or with your referee partner that you discuss this kind of situation. How do we divide our responsibilities, and when do we leave an responsibility to the other referee? When are we doing the changes? At what time do I move my focus to another point at the court, and so forth? Because I think it's very different between the different referee couple as well. But and that's fine. But as long as you cover the court and manage to find these situations in a good way and solve them.
One other question is in regards with the fitness of the beach handball referees. How important is fitness, and how do you stay fit, and what are the fitness tests for beach handball referees?
Should we?
Whomever wants, or the delegates, I don't know. This is the question is not addressed specifically.
No,
so,
yeah. Of course, it's as you can read between the lines when we're speaking, it's most important that the referees are in good condition and fit to be at the right place at the right time, and have the possibility to be there and take the right angle, the right view to make the correct decision. We need to give us the best condition for doing that. So of course, the fitness is quite important. And we have a referees test, and for you guys who are wondering what we're doing, we are running in the sand. And we have some different time slots we need to pass on the field to be clear for the test. So it's a quite advanced test. So what do you say, my French colleagues?
I totally agree. It's I think that in our fitness work for beach handball, we work a lot on steps and how to move and change direction in the stand. It's the most important thing for us, and to be aware that the referees work in beach handball is quite different than indoor, because we have a lot of matches in a small period, and it's not a single shot, I will say. So we have to stay fully focused on the whole day and the whole competition. So it asks us some works before tournaments.
And one last question that we got for you. In a shootout, because we talked about special situations in shootouts, can a goalkeeper fake a pass to a teammate to try and score himself from the goal area?
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, for sure. And it's happened quite a lot.
But not keeping the ball for more than 3 seconds, because we've covered that already, right?
Yeah, for sure. If we say that he's within that time limit, because if the clock for the goalkeeper starts when he catches the ball, so if he managed to score within those 3 seconds, it's fine. And it's 2 points. 2 points. 1 point.
Thank you very much, guys, for this, for all your explanations and videos. I think it's quite clear now that special situations arise in beach handball, but they can be treated quite easily if the rules are known for both referees and the teams. Thank you very much for attending. We'll see each other tomorrow at 13 CEST, that's Central European Standard Time, with another webinar in the 2023 IHF Beach Handball Week. Have a nice day and see you tomorrow.